Alright, today we have a new blue microphone. It is the blue Yeti Nano. It just barely came out. I haven't seen it on the site as of this video. But let's open this guy up and take a look inside. First, you gotta appreciate their packaging. It's very nice and protective. Of course, you still get your papers, registration for your products, instruction manuals, more information on stuff, as well as information about the build program, which we'll show later. As expected from Blue, the mic is very well crafted and looks very elegant and sleek. It only has a little button in the front that serves as a volume knob that's separate from the computer's volume. This button also lights up when it is plugged in. It will be green so you know that it's on, well, as you know, for recording. You can press it again, it'll turn red so you know it's muted. To change that, all you gotta do is press it again and it's no longer muted. Yep. On the back of the mic, you'll have a single button which will help you switch between the two patterns, cardioid and omnidirectional. The only two that kind of matter if you're just going to take this around for streaming or gaming. Cardioid is good for recording what's in front of the mic, omnidirectional is all around the mic. And taking a look at the bottom, we have a 3.5mm jack for latency-free monitoring, as well as a micro USB jack so you can plug into your device for recording. There's also a little threaded mount, as well as an adapter, which is a 1/4 inch to a 5/8 inch adapter in case you have either of those sizes. It's nice that it comes with this so you don't have to buy it in the future. You see oftentimes when you buy a microphone mount, they will come in either of those two sizes typically. So it's nice that this comes with it rather than not having it at all. Now, one of my favorite things about this mic is that it's easy to put on and remove. Once I unscrew it, it still stays due to the rubber grommets. These things will actually stay on the mount and won't actually fall off, so I don't have to, lose and look for them. Like the rest of the mic, the stand is made of metal. There will be a logo on top, and at the bottom of the stand will be a little opening allowing you to route the power cable through. This will make it a little bit neater on your table, allowing you to just put it anywhere in front of you typically, without having any worries of the cable wrapping around on anything in front or beside it. This mic only comes with so many parts when you take it apart. You have the stand, the mic, an adapter if you need it, and the little 2 screws. Now, on the other hand, its older brother, when you take it apart and put it on, it's a greater hassle. You see, there are about 1 million washers, that being 4 for each side, all of which are easy to lose, as well as make it difficult to put the mic back on the mount itself. Taking it off is easy, putting it back on, not so much. Just to compare, these are the two mics side by side, just so you know how tall they are. They're both on their mounts, of course, and, well, mine is painted, just letting you know. I kind of did it myself when I was bored. Anyhow, both of them can be folded in case you need to put them away somewhere, or in case you want to pack them up, though they are going to be a little large, even if you want to pack them in a bag or something. Just saying. There are compromises made if you get the Nano versus the original Yeti. First off, there's no gain control, and there's only 2 polar patterns, making it a little less versatile. The front is almost the same. The mute button as well as the volume knob are built in one on the Nano, though there's less grip on it, but it's not too hard to turn. Right now, Blue does have their Sherpa software, which lets you control the settings of the mic. You can control playback level, the mic gain, as well as change the pattern on your microphone. You can also have a little monitoring there. You can see the volume on the mic gain, so you can test if it's too loud or, not loud enough. I should note that the playback level is more based on settings for the mic on the PC itself. The volume knob's volume level is different from this, so make sure you adjust both of them to the right settings so you don't blow out your ears. Now, up until this point, I've actually been recording all the audio on the Blue Yeti Nano. In terms of sound quality, I'd say it is very, very good. It's fantastic. It sounds basically like the bigger brother, the Blue Yeti. What you get from the Nano is you get more of a compact shape and size, but you do lose out on some of the settings, such as 2 other polar patterns, which will allow for bidirectional, so you can have interviews or podcasts with people across the table from you. But if you buy this mic, generally speaking, you're going to be either gaming or streaming, or streaming your games. Therefore, it's just going to be you and the mic and an audience, whoever you're recording with, so this is just going to be perfect for that. The compact size means you won't take up too much table space, and if you decide to throw it in the bag, it won't take up too much space as well, though I do find it a little cumbersome due to the base of it. But that is just how things are going to be. Even when you fold it up, this base is still going to take a bit of room in your bag, so do keep that in mind if you're going to pack it up. It's not going to be like super compact, but it will definitely be more compact than the original Blue Yeti. We need to make a test between, the sound quality between the two, though I will say that I find both of them to be very similar, so I don't think anyone will really mind. First off, this is the blue Yeti Nano, which you've been hearing before, with the mic gain set to 70. It sounds fairly clear, and I don't have to try too hard or be too close to the mic to speak to it. I'm about a good, currently maybe like 10 inches away. Now this is the original blue Yeti. I'm about the same distance away, however, the gain is a little hard to set to be the same, but I've done the best I can. I do believe that the original Yeti is a bit cleaner in terms of sound compared to the Nano. Now that the test is over, I can confidently say that both the mics sound very similar to each other. And just to get some nerdy bits out of the way, I'm not a big professional audiophile, whatever, but I do know a little bit here and there, and they do write their settings down. The bit rates for both of them, I should note that the original only hits up to 16. This is for recording, of course, whereas the new one, it goes up to 24. It can be 16 or 24. Frequency response for both of them is about the same. It's 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. And maximum SPL for the original Yeti is just 10 more. Frequency responses for the amps built inside them. Yes, there are amps built inside. That's how I plug in. Just so you know, good for plugging in. The noise, signal to noise, it should be the same, but the frequency response for the original Yeti starts at 15 hertz up to 22 kilohertz, whereas the Nano is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. So it's a very slight difference, but if that matters to you, now you know. But that's just for the headphone amplifier for when you're listening for monitoring, or if you're plugging in and you're listening to your game. Would I recommend this mic? Yes. There isn't much you lose, considering the fact that most people looking for these mics aren't going to be using for much more than just streaming or gaming. This one specifically was designed for that purpose, because a lot of people don't need the bells and whistles that come with the original Yeti. They're not going to need the bi-directional, because they're not going to make interviews with people. They're not going to game with someone across and try to record, because that person will be recording on their own mic. So if you're a streamer, you're a gamer, or you're just by yourself and you just need to record yourself and that's it, or whatever's in front of this mic, like you and a friend just next to each other real close, I'd say this is just right. It's perfect. This is all you need. Well, this has been technical. I hope this helps.